Oh, interesting. Interesting. My size. Okay. Let's go. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hello, everybody. Good morning. Interesting. Good morning. Hey, yo, Craig, what's up? What's up? Good morning, Chris. First day as a newbie? Let's go. Yeah, I saw. Are you connected in Discord, Chris? You good to go? Welcome to the family. Good morning, everybody. Happy Wednesday. Hello, hello, hello. Good morning, Ibo. Ahmad, good morning. Virus. Favor. Truth, good morning. Dilip, good morning. Shasha, good morning. And good morning, Hollow, good morning. Nice, good morning. Derek, good morning. Mike, good morning. Brian, good morning. Amy, good morning. DNA, good morning. Lewis, good morning. CV, good morning. Lizzie, good morning. Agentos, welcome back. Good morning. Shaftman, good morning. Yesenia, good morning. Coco, good morning, Coco. Good to buy at 70 cents. Oof, Coco, that thing was in Discord getting spammed at 13 cents. Right? Now it's at 70 cents. And yeah. Lisa, good morning. Matthew, good morning. You did well. Lisa, I saw one of your trades this morning. Good morning. Good morning, Natty. Sunny, good morning. Scary, good morning. Bonjour, Amevi. Floyd, good morning. Good morning, Elisa. Gods and Kings, good morning. Vets, good morning. Chester, good morning. BB, good morning. Chloe, good morning. How are you finding Discord, Chloe? Dennis, what's up, ça va bien? Oui. Dennis, how are you? Mario, good morning. HOA, good morning. Good morning, everybody. Happy Wednesday. Sock Monkey, good morning. Prince, good morning. Yay, Lisa. Yeah, good job. Very proud. Jason, good morning. Ibrahim, good morning. Tanya, good morning. Let's go. Dan, good morning, Dan. How are you? Good morning, everybody. Happy Wednesday. The week is kind of going by quickly. I mean, that's what happens when the markets actually, look good. Then the week flies by. Good morning, everybody. Diego, good morning. Ivy, good morning. Again, happy Wednesday. And I want to say, like, I keep reminding you guys that, you should wake up early in the morning. So you're really liking it so far. The scanners are really nice. Good, right? A bit of help. Um, virus. I don't know what that damn thing is doing. I don't know what they're doing. But good thing they'll leap still. There's so much time on those that we should be okay. But again, right? Like when you wake up on Monday, guys, and the top gainer is 1,000%, that's gonna be a fire week, right? So the rest of the week you should be waking up earlier, right? So for example, if you look at a name like XBIO, from like now it looks completely dead, right? But look at this, right? You look at the early morning, it's like damn, look at that. From $4.29 last night, right? Right, you can see the easy monies on this, right? Pump, dip, boom skis, 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 pump, dip. Anyways, I'm gonna stop saying it. So from $4.30 to $25, right? That's impressive. And there are a whole bunch of names like this. And then we start getting to the open, and it's like, wait, what's happening now? Like, how come it's dead? Right? There's no news, there's nothing, just straight vibes, but the scanners will catch that, right? So stuff like that you want to be paying attention to, right? When the market is hot, you do not stay away from pre-market or after hours. Last night in after hours, what name were we pumping, guys? ATON, right? Look at this from last night. Look at this, right? From $5.50, $5.50, ATON, boomskis, 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 dip, beautiful curl. This was a beautiful curl, right? And then boomskis, boomskis, boomskis. The T Rex got destroyed. The T Rex says, you're no match. Right? Look at that. Boomskis, 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 boomskis. So from $5 to $25, right? That was a nice pump for ATON. And so there's so many names like this. When the markets are good, these things are just going to come every so often in the extended hours, right? So for now, going into the open, obviously we're going to be paying attention to these names, but we'll see what happens. BURU has been a nice name, guys. Beautiful, right? If you look in the bottom feeding channel, Raven was spamming this along with a few other members at 12 cents, right? Look at 12 cents on BURU, right? Look at this. Look at this. We were talking about this at 12 cents. Why? Because look at that daily chart. Like this chart looked nice. Look at that chart. That looked beautiful. The daily candles, right? So this thing sat at the bottom for 2 weeks and it wasn't going to break below. And then from 12 cents, 13 cents, boom skis. Look at that. Straight to the T Rex and then gap above. So that's been a really nice swing play. Congratulations if you played with this one. That's been very nice. So from 12 cents all the way to almost 80 cents is beautiful. Alrighty. Yeah, yeah. Regan, I was about to say congratulations. Welcome to the community. Alrighty. Welcome, 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 welcome. I think you signed up for the right level, hopefully. Welcome to Discord, Regan. And I'm going to send you a link and then just click on the link and follow the steps in the Getting Started channel, okay? Yep. So again, Regan, welcome to the community. Click this link at the bottom of the chat and follow the steps in the Getting Started channel. Cool. If you want to join us in Discord as well, don't click that link. Become a member first and then use the link. So you have to sign up for the Legend Pro or the Gold VIP. Cool. Yeah, I connected to this and YouTube, but it didn't update. It should update in a second if you've already connected. If it's not updating, make sure you're connected with the right email. Same email you're paying with, Regan. You should be good to go. Josh has been cooking this one. What a shout from Josh on this one, right? Josh was spamming this one in Stock General this morning when it was dipping. That was a beautiful dip. Again, if you're a GOAT member, this is easy monies. GOATs, NXL, easy monies, right? So from $1.20, nothing crazy, to $2, right? Nothing crazy. Just just a bit of a boomski. Huh? Another day, another monies. Yeah, right. A lot of resistance here, $2 for NXL. So at some point we're gonna need to break above that level. Good morning, Jose. Good morning, Pyro. Good morning, Jericho. Good morning, Roger. Josh. Good morning, X. Good morning, Rock. Good morning. Good morning, Devin. Good morning, Be Well. Well done on the gains, Be Well. Vel, yes, the legend level. Gucci, good morning. Maddie, good morning. Emma, good morning. Dennis, good morning. If I missed you, good morning, guys. Dario, hello, hello. Yeah, if I missed you, good morning, good morning. SP, good morning. Sarah, good morning. Sandri, good morning. Alrighty. Good morning, everybody. Raven, good morning. You've been sending me DMs. I ignored your DMs because I already sent you a screenshot, right? So again, the sold out level does not give you access to Discord. So sign up for the Legend or Legend Pro or the Gold VIP. Cool. Moving on. If you're not sure how to upgrade, just Google it. How do you upgrade your membership? Yeah, yeah. Is it too late? The answer is never yes, but the market's about to open, so it should be a yes. Alrighty. We are about to open in less than 50 seconds here, guys. What's your favorite name into the open? What's your favorite stonk into the open here? What's your favorite stonk into the open? ATON is sitting at a really nice level here. But again, the open will be volatile. BURU? Yep, not surprised. Not surprised. And then NXL. NXL is probably at the top of the list. Right? NXL is at the top of the list. I like ATON just because we're sitting at a good level. But we'll see if that thing can, either we drop all the way down to $12 at the open, which it kind of looks like we want to, or we start curling right away from that demand zone. So we'll see. Alrighty. We shall see. We shall see. Again, good spot, right? So hopefully it curls. BURU, there's a lot of resistance around 75 cents, so you're going to need a breakout from that. And then NXL again at the very top of the list, right? So let's see if we can break above $2 here at some point. You can clearly see that resistance. You can see the T-Rex. So you shouldn't be buying at that level if you're not in already. Alrighty, unless we can break above and close above that level or dip. Yeah. If not, wait for that resistance. ATON, what are we doing? Yeah, still playing with that demand zone. XBIO, meh, nothing quite there yet. There's your Dipski to 65 for BURU. Wait for consolidation, please. Alrighty. And NXL, you can see the resistance. It's not that it's surprising. Again, do not buy a stock at the open at resistance. You're gonna regret it. Alrighty. You're better off waiting for it to break out or dip. Which in this case, I guess this is the range, right? We're failing at the top there, but we're also bouncing off the bottom. So for now, that's not too bad, right? But we need to break to the upside though for NXL. Yep. That's never a bad idea, right? Waiting for the market to settle a little bit at the open, never a bad idea. Never a bad idea. BIAF with the pop there. KYTX with the pop as well. So you can see some of these names randomly pumping here. You got wrecked with Kuchi, Rory. Well. uh, it's cookies in the morning, Josh. Cookies in the morning. One cookie a day keeps the. Yep, gave all its gains away. Yeah, these are also meant to be momentum stocks, not hold into the next day with offerings, right? So use the damn stop losses, please. BURU with a nice pumpa there, nice pumpa, right? So 65 cents and then pop. That resistance hasn't changed still. You're still looking for resistance closer to 75. So for now, it's 65 versus 75, right? And we talked about that already. So again, you have your consolidation or your support at this level, and then you have your resistance right there. So we're basically just going in between that range for now for BURU. Yeah. ATON, we know this is a nice spot here. That thing needs to start curling back above the 200 though. Already. ATON, and then NXL obviously needs to break out. How did you know about NXL? Because Josh is a magician. Alrighty. So again, if you're not a member, come join us in Discord. Somehow we always know. Somehow we always know. Somehow. Is it the magics? Yeah. Josh was eating anyways. Anyways. So yep. Magics. So again, come join us in Discord. Like seriously, right? And you kind of get an idea of how we know. Right? So early this morning, these guys announced this, right? So you can read the headline, right? So a crystal ball and some coffee, yeah. So early this morning, they had some news, right? And then Josh started spamming it after that, right? So we again we have members, we have scanners, we have all of the above. So it's easier for you to be in the know, right? Right. So again, NXL is still at the top of my list. We just need to break out though. If we don't break out, I would be cautious. Cool. So $2 resistance. Be careful. BURU again. We've talked about the range. You can see the range, right? 175 resistance. 175. We wish, right? So 75 resistance. So we need to break above that if we want to go for that next run. ATON, we kind of joked about $12, right? So again, even though it's at a good spot, it doesn't look good enough if we're below the 200. We needed to curl above, and we didn't do it. So now we're retesting $12, which is the level we mentioned, right? So $12. Let's see if we can stay above $12 for ATON. Cool. And then BURU really wants to go back for 75, which is nice, right? And NXL is dropping again to retest the bottom side. So do not buy stocks at the open at resistance because you're gonna regret it. Alrighty. So if that thing can break above $2, cool. If not, for now, watch for that $1.60, $1.65. Even though that line is a little bit higher. Alrighty. The S&P really isn't doing much this morning. Bitcoin looks fine, 122. Right. UPC's halted. Yeah, it's up here somewhere. There's KYTX, right? RNAZ looks interesting too at 17, right? And KYTX looks good. Let me pull up UPC. Yeah, I think what you're gonna realize, guys, is most days like the morning is a bit too chaotic, isn't it? Right? Yeah, UPC is halted. Not sure why they're doing that. I guess it looks like a nice pump for halts, but still, that's still a bit suspicious. Just be careful there, please, Samir. Yeah. And then yeah, XBIO is halted up, right? Same thing. Like these are not really pumps we should be getting halts on, but they're volatile enough that like the halts will happen. So can't really do much with this though. Can't really do much with that. ATON is holding there, so that's okay. BURU is still looking for 75, and then NXL is play with the bottom. So patience is required. Patience is required. I'm just looking here. There we go. BQ seems to be halted every single day, Brian. Every day, BQ halts. Yeah, no, BURU looks nice though. We're about to go back for 75 cents again. So for now, the top two stocks I would say would be BURU and NXL. All right, so obviously NXL is not anywhere close to that resistance, so it's gonna need to go back up there. But yeah, BURU is looking like it wants to break out again. This stock has been impressive. You're back in 230. Okay, there goes BURU, guys. Type yes in the chat if you're holding BURU. Type yes in the chat if you're holding BURU. That's a really nice breakout. Amazing, 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 amazing. Good morning, Mark. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Let me scroll back here. And it really wasn't that long ago that BURU was at 12 cents, right? Like a week ago, 2 weeks ago, right? Very impressive. Very, very impressive. Love it. Very, very impressive. 80 cents. I guess I could always, I'm looking for a screenshot. Yes, 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 yes. Yeah, quite a few of you guys are holding this. That thing is flying now. Woof. Again, from 12 cents to 82 cents. That's very nice. Up 100. Look at that. Alomari. Woof. Up 175% is impressive. And that thing looks like it just hit escape velocity, just going now. Just going. Okay, let me search Discord. I want to see no, 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 no. 85 pennies. $85. There we go. La 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 la. Do. 1 second. Do, 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 do. I just wanted to pull up a screenshot here. Love it. Yeah, so more of a retest for now of 75. So breakout and then retest. NXL, yeah, this is the downside to to having that resistance be so strong at the open is people then hesitate to jump in. So at some point, if we want to cook this thing, we're either going to need to reclaim 170 and consolidate, or just go up to $2 and break. Cool. XBIO is on halted, obviously, and retested the 200 EMA at 1340. So that's going to be your next resistance. ATON, we've talked about this $12 level already. So let's see if we can consolidate and start getting some higher lows. And then, yeah. Cool, cool, cool. Cool, 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 cool. Come on, NXL. Give us something good. Yeah, so for BURU, this was more of a retest of 75 cents. If it can stay above 75 cents, that's perfect. Queen, good morning. Savoir, bonjour. Let's go, Mike. You're very welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. You're done for the day, Josh. Not giving anything back to the markets. Good, well done. Just to you lost 70 today. Biggest loss. Yeah. Keep that in the yeah, you missed out on some pretty big gains this week. It never had me. Yeah. Again, if you're losing 70, like that money should have been invested in yourself, to learn and have the ideas. You know what I mean? So sometimes that's costly. Congratulations, everybody, for being in BURU. Love it. Good morning, team. Yeah. PLK. Good morning. Hello. Yeah. So 75 cents is holding, and we're back above 80 cents, which is nice. NXL again, we still like. So that thing just needs to reclaim this 170, which it has, and just consolidate above, and then start making its way back closer to $2. That would be nice. So let's see if we can actually curl. If we keep getting lower highs and lower lows here, then we might be done with it. But for now, I can't really call that yet. Alrighty. So for now, again, it's still one of the names we're going to be paying attention to. KYTX is super slow, but it's been creeping up, hasn't it? Super, super slow. Right. Courageous says, hit my target in the first hour pre-market this morning. Oh, love, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Courageous was in the trading 212, so probably UK, right? You live in the UK, and Tony invited him, and he's been cooking ever since, which is amazing. So yeah, invite your friends, right? So invite your friends, guys, because you never know what they're gonna come do here, right? So Courageous was in the other group, and then came over to Hot Trades and been cooking the daily gold day in day out. So well done, love it. Yeah, there goes KYTX, 27%. Nothing crazy, but these are some nice trendy uppy candles. Look at that thing go. Right, there's a bit of a supply zone at $7 there, 705, but that's a nice pop, isn't it? Yeah. Again, nothing crazy, but this is done okay. The spread is a bit suspicious, but does look good though. Pyros. Yeah, so $7 resistance on that there. There you go, 690. Let's go. Yep. No, 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 no. Sounds good. Sounds good. Jay, I'll take a look at CRML in a second. I'll take a look. So another retest of 75 cents. Again, if you haven't taken any trades, guys, don't worry about it. Just be patient. You have no idea the amount of days that we sat here, and waited for 30 minutes. and then it becomes the best day ever, because something really good shows up. So if you're still confused in the first 15 minutes, that's to be expected. Alrighty. A thrust club, yeah, it should, Mitchell. It should. That's what we want. Okay, let me take a look at CRML. I'm not sure what your position is on this, Jay. So that question, Howard, are you in the chat? Let me know. And wait, what happened? Like that's your daily goal? Like you made that much or what? What's your question? Are you celebrating the gains? I'm gonna celebrate with you. Do, 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 do. Yes, let's go. And it's just been paying that membership, just paying the membership. Yeah, Howard, there isn't a whole lot here till we. So I would be waiting for that bottom closer to 1150, right? That downtrend is also right there though. So again, this is something that we've been talking about lately, right? Always pay attention to the downtrend, right? I don't care how good it looks. That downtrend is a big factor, right? Big, 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 big factor. So always pay attention to the downtrend. Alrighty, always pay attention to the downtrend. So when the algo tells you like, hey, there's a downtrend forming here, and you're like, oh, I was about to jump in, well, maybe give it a second. Alrighty, give it a second. Yeah. So again, it just failed on the downtrend, right? So watch for closer to 1150 or wait for a break of the downtrend. Alrighty. BURU is doing exactly what we needed to do, right? What's that? That's retesting and holding 75 cents. But at the same time, though, there's a lot of resistance when we push into the 80s, right? Which is to be expected. Cool. So there's a lot of resistance when we push into the 80s there. So for now, watch that 75 cents. Yeah. And then there goes NXL, right? So like we said, we're not going to count out NXL yet because it shouldn't be counted out yet, if that makes any sense. But we do need to clear that $2 resistance if we really want to cook though. Alrighty. That first dip at the open is always, I'm always okay with. Oh, regardless of what it's doing, I'm always okay with the first dip. My problem is when we dip and we bounce and then we go below that low. That's when I'm like, nope, 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 done. Right? Yeah. You always wait for the retest. What if it takes off? The retest is one strategy, right? You never had me. Like a retest is one strategy of like 5 different strategies. Like it's just a combination. So if you don't get a retest, there's something else, right? There is something else. So for now, again, top two names haven't really changed. NXL and BURU. Those are the top two stocks, right? Nothing's really changed here until something else shows up, which I'm sure it will. But again, the top two names for now, NXL and BURU, right? And then we'll go from there. Looking good though. BURU is looking very nice. Very, very nice. It would be nicer though if we broke above that resistance. A $2 resistance there. I don't know if we will, but again, make sure you're moving. Make sure you're moving those stop losses up, though, please. Again, BURU looks the same, right? So holding 75 cents, and looking for the breakout. Well, 80 cents. So we need some boom skis, guys. We need some breakouts. If not, something else will show up and break out, and people will forget about these two names. So one of these names needs to break out before we ask for the, before we call ICE. Good morning, Patrick. Good morning. And again, so KYTX $7 resistance. Do you think is a good buy, Matthew? COCH. I'll take a look at that in a second. To me, these are usually just 1 day plays, until they sell up and consolidate. Matthew, you want to make sure that it is Like if you're interested in that, I'll take a look. But you want to make sure that they've done an offering. Make sure that it's closer to the offering price and holding that price. And if it does break below, maybe it doesn't want to do anything, right? I'll take a look though. Yeah, so you can obviously tell, guys, like we're retesting that resistance for BUR for NXL. We do need to break above it though. I need to find a picture of a T-Rex. A picture of a T-Rex, because that's where the T-Rex is at. The T-Rex is right there, It's right there. There's the T-Rex. So NXL has some work to do. ADAP with a nice pop there. ADAP. Long-term mineral stocks. Yeah. So you can tell we're breaking. We're failing. Again, never buy a stock at resistance. I'd rather you buy higher. And then same thing for BURU, right? They all look good, but they're both at resistance. So that doesn't really help us. Um, Howard, you can see that downtrend still forming, but it's still holding 1150, right? So it's going to be really important that it breaks above that downtrend. If not, you're just going to have issues. XBIO hasn't done anything here, right? Maybe there's a double bottom coming at 1060 ish. Um, so we'll see. ATON, nothing, right? Below the 9, like what are you doing, right? So we're basically below every moving average known to man, right? The VWAP, the 50, the 200, not that it's an EMA, but again, you know what I mean, right? Below the 200, below the chrono, below the 9, right? So ATON has work to do if it wants to do well. Alrighty, please, please, please. Yeah. Let me take a look at YYAI because I see a DM from. I'll come back to this one too. It looks interesting, even though we're below everything. YYAI. Hmm. There's a little bit of resistance here from pre-market actually, like 3150, and then you're looking for the high there. Do you have a question for YYAI? Speedy is in this one. Let's go. Do. Yeah, you can see that resistance, right, guys? Yeah, it's right there. So we hit it and then backed off. Where's that level coming from? From this morning, right? So 3150 is a problem for YYAI. So that's going to be major resistance there. ETON is still trying to curl here, which is okay. BURU again, we're still in that same range, guys. Same thing for NXL, right? So something will need to happen here. Beanies at the highs of the day, if anybody cares. If anybody cares, Beanies up 29%, guys. Yeah, KYTX is nice. I think if that thing had a bit more volume, it would have broken that $7 resistance. But yeah, not horrible, Jason. On a downtrend, but didn't wait for other moving averages to align. Um, yeah. Oof, that's a good scalp. 18 cents to 29 cents. That's a very nice scalp, T. That's a very nice scalp. Well done on YYAI. Beautiful. There goes KYTX, guys, testing the highs of the day. Testing the highs of the day. Look at that. From 18 cents to 29 cents. Beautiful. Good job. Yeah, if this thing had a bit more volume, it would have done really well. Again, if you have a question, guys, virus, I'm gonna wait a second and see what it does, and then I'll decide later. Yeah. I decide later. uh, yep. Why it dips so hard? Yeah, I think again the main problem with Bull is like it's from a different country. Even though it's a good broker, it's from a different country. It's not a Robin Hood, you know. So they need to move their business, all of it, to the United States, and then that stock will fly and get added into the S&P. You know, unbelievable, unbelievable. Is NXL just gonna chill here all day and then give us a yeah, yeah. Yep, yep. They need to move. They need to move. Yeah. So then the damn thing can cook. There goes NXL guys. So we are holding that retest at 170 now, but we still need that $2. We need the boom skis. Craig, all of the above. Um, yeah, cause you guys don't pay me enough. There you go. Yeah, exactly. Miss Tony. Yep, perfect. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Yep, yep. I think again for Bull, like it's yeah. I think for Bull it's just a matter of time before that thing cooks. Um, but at the same time, I wish it wasn't a stock that was from a different country. KYTX has done really well though. Congratulations if you're in this one, guys. Right, like I said, if this thing had a bit more volume, oof, that thing would have been gone skis. But yeah, for now, just be mindful of the low volume. It's gonna move up easily, but it's also gonna drop easily. So just be careful. Again, BURU, nothing's really changed, right? Same support at 75 cents. So we are staying above that level, but you can also see now that the algo is giving you a bit of a downtrend, right? So that downtrend is forming right there. Righty? So those trend lines are there to make it easy for you to not FOMO at resistance, right? It's like magic, right? Magic. So la magique. It looks like CRML. Howard, did you get in on that position closer to the bottom, Howard? Right. So again, closer to 1150. That was your spot, right? And now we're retesting the downtrend again. So don't make me find you. Yeah. And I deleted it from my phone the same day. See, that's what I mean, right? Like I think the issue with Weeble isn't that it's Weeble, It's just that like because if you start comparing like Weeble to Robinhood, you're like, dang, like one shouldn't be at $12 and the other one's at 100 and something dollars. It just doesn't make sense. Like okay, maybe $20, maybe $50, right? Maybe half, right? Because Robinhood, do some other things pretty nicely, right? But when it comes to like broker stuff, like Webull is almost at the very top. Like out of if you ask 10 people like what's their favorite broker, at least half of those people say Webull, right? And then the other half is like, okay, I use this, I use that, right? So yeah, and Cayman, exactly, Pyro. So the problem with Webull isn't that it's Webull, it's that there's other things. Right. So we like the we like it because we know the company, or we know the business or the product, right? But it doesn't always translate, right? It's almost like when people say like, "Oh, the economy is bad. How come the stock market is pumping?" Well, they're not the same, right? The economy and the stock market are not the same. Same thing, like a company and a stock, not the same, right? That's why you have undervalued company and expensive companies. Like the company is not the stock. At some point they eventually do match, right? Like we know Mullen is garbage, but Mullen was pumping like a few years ago, right? They weren't selling any vehicles, but the hype was there. So at some point they match, but they're not always the same. Yeah, exactly, Josh. Exactly, right? So all of these things are never the same. So you want to make sure that you're, yeah. Look at NXL, right? NXL just can't seem to break above. So if it's not breaking, there's a T Rex right there, right? Caution, T Rex ahead. NXL, caution, T Rex ahead. Caution, T Rex ahead. Right. So caution, T Rex ahead. So until we find a way to break above that resistance, we're gonna keep playing games here. For now, the low of the day is 154 for NXL. So that better be the bottom. So I'm gonna move that line a little bit lower now, because the market is open and we're gonna use a different range. So now this is the range. If we break below that bottom, probably dead, right? If we break the top, then okay, cool, right? So whenever you see the T Rex, be careful, please. The T Rex isn't there for decoration. It's there to remind you of chaos. Yeah. The other stock that looks good right now is YYAI does look good. So we broke above that 31, and now you're looking for potentially 34. So that looks good, right? The other one, there's a double bottom here too now on XBIO, so that's not too bad. ATON just isn't giving us much, so maybe it's gonna hold $10, right? There's an IPO coming out today. I was about to pull up TNMG, by the way. TNMG is the one I wanted to pull up. Let's go, Rob. There's an IPO today. POM, POM Doctor, whatever that means. I don't know what it means, but it's priced for today, so you can keep that on the list or something. Alrighty. What's a POM doctor? What does the company do? Oh, of course. We run an online platform in China to provide chronic disease management services, and incorporated in the Cayman Islands. Of course. Yeah, of course. We are the leading online medical services platform for chronic diseases in China. Of course. Of course. Nothing fishy there, huh? Of course. Of course. It's going to be a $4 IPO. We'll keep an eye on it when it comes live, guys, and then go from there. Other than that, whatever. Other than that, whatever. Right? Some of these IPOs are so fishy. It's not even funny. TNMG, I wanted to pull up again. It can be so scammy like that and still cook, right? So it can be super scammy and still cook. So TNMG is what I wanted to pull up because that thing was having a really nice run. So that looks nice. 50 cents would be your next psychological wall, and you can see that supply zone show up, right around 50 cents. So that shouldn't be a big surprise. Nice pop though. Nice pop. uh okay, let's see. Thanks for the help with BURU, Dean. Of course, you're very welcome. Did you make monies on that? So again, you can see the downtrend, guys, right? These downtrends are not to be joked around with, right? They're there for a reason, right? When you see the downtrend show up on your chart, if you have the algo, it's there for a reason. It's there to say, hey, we have a problem, right? And if we don't break that downtrend, you're gonna have a bigger problem. So as much as we like BURU, it created a downtrend and then they slapped it, right? The low of the day is 65 cents. So we need to stay above that 65 cents. If you look at BURU, maybe not a downtrend formed there, but you can see the double top pretty clearly, right? And then you could also see the bottom of the range at 154. So yeah, cool. Cool. Go, are you still in this one in YYAI? There we go. YYAI. There goes YYAI. Pumping it, pumping it. Woo! That thing just said hello. I'm here to cook. Today might be a penny stock day. So YYAI, boom skis. Pay yourself on the way up. And then the other name that we had up here was TNMG. TNMG, that thing just exploded about 50 cents as well. Right? So both of these names are cooking there. So when BURU runs like that though, penny stocks will follow. So maybe it is a penny stock day today. Gentos, what's your entry price in BURU? Yeah, William, I think so too. I think so too. Um, I think so too. We really like Weibo, right? But the fact that it's from a different country, I think it's always magic, when retail and market makers come together, right? It's beautiful. That's what happened with Robinhood, right? You have retail forming into Robinhood, but you also have the market makers pumping it, right? And then it gets listed on the New York, like it gets added into the S&P, right? That's how you can tell the market makers are behind it, right? Push, add it to the exchange, right? Whereas with Weibo, it's all retail. The market makers are like, China? What's that? What's that? What's that, brother? You, brother. What's that? No China, please. What's that, brother? So, anyways, 36 cents here, incoming for YYAI. You, brother. Jeremiah, so five trades, four green trades, lost on QTTB, green on RNAZ, NXL, TNMG. Well done, Jeremiah. Well done. Well done. Josh. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah. Yeah, Robinhood is market maker and retail magic. And then Webull is I don't know what we can call Webull. Webull is when retail thinks I don't know. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Then I'm going to be cooking Josh on the track. I'm kidding. You know what movie I watched recently, Josh? The F1 movie, and it made me. But that's also dangerous. No speeding. Anyways, there goes 37, guys. 38 dreams. Of course. Type yes in the chat if you're holding YYAI. Vet, if you're sending me a DM, I know you send me a DM because you're in at 29 cents. Consider taking some profits, right? Consider taking some profits as we push here. There goes 39 for YYAI. Cooking, cooking. Yeah, yes. Beautiful. Good job. Here comes that 39. Pablo, yeah. Here comes a push to 40 cents. Yeah. Yes, 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 yes. Come on, DDT. But what if I want to race for living? Yeah. What if I cook Josh? If I cook Josh in Vegas, then yeah. Yes, yes, yes. So yeah, 40 cents would be your next little psychological block there, but that level doesn't even look like it's gonna be resistance, does it? Right? 40 cents doesn't even look like it's gonna like hold this thing back. Yeah, there it goes, 41 cents. Right? There goes 42 cents. Like it just doesn't look like anything is holding it back. Beautiful. Beautiful. Again, pay yourself on the way up, though, please. Alrighty, pay yourself on the way up. That was a nice pump. That was a good breakout. Really good run. YYAI. Again, these are penny stocks, guys, without any news, no reason for the runs. This is all retail, right? Retail can only do so much. So make sure you're not sitting here and diamond handing like, oh, but it's going to a dollar, right? Maybe, probably not. So make sure you're taking gains on the way up. Yeah, NXL and like NXL wasn't like it again, in the morning, people go to where the breakouts happen. So if NXL isn't breaking out, guess what? Nobody's going there, right? So this was easier for people that were in Discord and got in this morning, but those same criminals like Josh was selling at resistance. Why? Because that's what you're supposed to do. There's your resistance, right? So again, people were taking their gains at resistance because it wasn't breaking out, right? For now, if you're still watching or holding NXL, your next support is that 154, and I hope we stay above it. Because if we don't, then that's when the violence starts to happen. Cool. TNMG is looking good, guys. So again, it's a penny stock day, isn't it? Right? TNMG looking good. Speak of the devil. Look at this, guys. Look at YYAI, right? They slapped that thing from 43 cents, right? From 43 to 35 cents. Actually, that thing dropped all the way to 33 cents, right? So this is why we say, hey, this is not a stock to be diamond handing. This is you see money, you run. See money, run, right? So and then TNMG is the other the other penny stock that's benefiting from the vibes. Yeah, nice little break. That supply zone is annoying. The whole red area is annoying, but yeah, a little bit annoying, but creeping up there nicely. BURU guys, right? Downtrend, nothing else to see, right? Keep in mind, BURU started running from 12 cents, 13, 14, 30, 50, 60, 70. This thing has had a pretty big run. So when you see people taking their profits, surprise, surprise, no, right? Surprise, surprise, no, not really. So let's see if we can stay above 65. Or just consolidate above 50 cents too. Like that's healthy, right? That's healthy as well. So yeah. So again, there's a bit of a double bottom here, guys. But that resistance was quite clear. So you shouldn't be. We talk about this every day. Like when a stock is at resistance, you don't just sit there and watch it, right? You take the money or you move your stop loss up, right? And now let's see if we can stay above this bottom here and go back up. TNMG just hit brand new highs, so that is nice. TNMG, Lisa, well done, well done, well done. Love it. I am very proud of you, by the way, already. Um, and the reason I say that is because my throat. The reason I say that is because I do one-on-ones with you guys, and I get to to like hear the voice and hear the emotion, right? Like the last time I did a one-on-one with Lisa, she was very emotional. Why? Because she was getting it, but she was making like some mistakes that she thought were avoidable, and she's like, I'm not gonna give up, right? And then now, like, the girl is just cooking, like just cooking, guys, just cooking. So it's always beautiful to see someone like not give up and succeed, right? Amazing. So give me a high five, right? Yeah, I wish I had some reels to show on stream, right? So you know what they say, tough times don't last, all the tough people do. Have you guys seen that reel? Like the guy that, anyways, I'm sure some of you guys have. Yeah, right. You don't give up, you fix the mistakes, right? You find out what you're messing up and you fix it. That's it. You find it and you fix it. That's the only way you succeed. um, and then go from there. And when you mess up, you don't take it personal, right? One mistake, two mistakes, that's okay. Let's move on, right? So that psychology is huge, 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 huge. I'm sad I lost $100 in BURU and NXT. Well, you most likely lost in those plays, Pinu, because you're not a member. So come join us. Yep, exactly, Patrick. Exactly, exactly. Right, like we say this like all the time when we talk about trading as a whole. Is trading is one of like the hardest things you will ever do, but it's also like one of those things that can reward you with so much. So you should expect it to test you to the max, right? Like if you're looking at something that can give you time freedom and all the monies that you could ask for, right? You could do whatever you want. You think it's not gonna test you? Like if a job you hate will test you for, you basically work your entire life to get to a job, right? Or 4 years of your studies, right? So and then you hate the job, right? You like, but then you expect trading to work in 2 months, right? So that's always a bit, like backwards, right? Always a bit backwards. That job expects you to show up 8 hours a day every day, right? Every day for 8 hours a day. But some of you are done trading in 2 hours. Pre-market, you're done for the day, right? And you have the entire day. You think something that can reward you like that won't test you? Test all your emotions? It will. XBIO is looking good again, but was pushing towards that 200 EMA. So we'll keep an eye on this one. That was a good double bottom. That was a good double bottom there. So let's see if we can stay above. TNMG is dipping again, right? Again, most of these names are just, pump and dump momentum stocks, right? Look at YYAI, guys. Lisa got in at 33 cents, sold at 40 cents, right? From 33 cents on the breakout, right? On the breakout and sold at 40 cents. Now look at it. It's back to 33 cents, right? If Lisa was like, oh my goodness, I feel so pretty today. I'm amazing. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna wait till this thing gets to $1. Guess what Lisa would be hearing in her ears right now? Congratulations, you played yourself. Congratulations, you played yourself. That's what Lisa would be hearing right now if she didn't sell at 40 cents, right? So yeah, these are garbage stocks. We know that, right? All garbage. Every single one of them, garbage. But the key is to make monies and run. Alrighty. Yeah. Jim. Yeah, my Valley girl. See, I didn't even know it was called a Valley girl. Yeah, 39 cents, Wes. Good. NXL. So it looks like NXL is holding the double bottom there, guys, which is kind of what we wanted to see, right? So you can see the resistance at the top at $2, but then you can also see the support at the bottom, right? You can also see the support at the bottom there. So as long as we stay above that dollar 50 area, not too bad. Cool. So we're basically pushing back into the middle of the range there. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. Let's see. You want me to make you laugh? Sure, virus. Please start the stream on Rumble. Wait, is it not up there, Josh? What the hell? It shows me that it's on there. Like it literally says you're live on Rumble. Uh, I don't understand. It like it's not up there, Josh. What the heck? Um. Hmm. Yeah. Martina, why? Why do you hate it? What happened? Pre-market on fire and market open flatter. Yeah. 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 That's why we say you have to wake up earlier. This week especially. Right. Yeah. Let me take a look, Josh. It says it's live on my end. I don't know why it's not live on. Ay, ay, ay. They're making this too complicated. Yeah, it says that you like I'm live right now. Oh no 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 no. Okay. Let me search up really quickly, Josh. Because if it's not working for you, then I need to fix for everybody else. It says upcoming for some reason. Why does it say upcoming? Uh, yeah, Josh, do that. Yeah, yeah, do that, Josh. Mm, 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 mm. Yeah, do that. Then we'll use the bot. I need to fix that though. It says upcoming. I don't know why it would say upcoming. Like why is it saying upcoming? Let me try changing the stream key. I don't know if I can do that while I'm actually I should be able to do while I'm live. Destinations. Edit 8. Oh, okay, no, that's not what I'm looking for, is it? 1 second. Okay. I have for people in new positions. Okay, sounds good. Oh. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Mm, 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 mm. I don't know what Bull is doing, honestly. I know we've been trashing it a little bit, but like damn. XBIO looks really good coming off the bottom. That was a really good bounce. Yeah, that was a very good bounce. Very, very good. So 1360-ish might be your next little obstacle, but yeah, that's a really good push. Congratulations if you're in this one. Virus, did you send me something? I think you did. Uh Virus. Yeah. No, Bull is gonna be Bull is gonna be I think that's why I'm okay with 2027, leaps. So there's time with that because in the short term I don't really see it working, but long term maybe we get a nice run. Yeah, XPIO looks good. Virus, you did at 1150. 1150 is a nice entry. 1150 is a nice entry. Okay. 14. Okay. I could for market opening before 7, Chris. That's how it's supposed to work. Yeah, we have a lot of educational classes in Discord, Blazer. A lot of classes. A lot, a lot. Huh. CRML, Howard, are you still in that position, or are you still watching it? It's still holding the same bottom, right? Gucci, good, 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 good. A bit of a pop, but then we failed again for NXL, so not enough momentum there. KYTX still looks okay to me. It just doesn't have enough volume for the push, so at some point, hopefully, it does. You didn't get in, okay, that's okay. Let me take a look at a rep. This thing kind of fits that theme of like super super low float, right? Super low float, recent splits. The float on this, by the way, is 500,000, right? So this, that tells you something, doesn't it? If this name was running in pre-market, I think it would have exploded. Yeah. Okay, there you go. Rep. A rep. Yeah, XBIO. That's a really nice push. Gucci. Are you in this one? BURU is still holding above 65, which is good, right? Because I think that's been, for the most part, the support today. TNMG, not quite at an amazing level yet. And YYAI, guys, that thing looked like it dropped all the way down to 27 cents, right? From 43 cents to 27 cents. Like, if you didn't sell this thing, congratulations. NTAT. NTAT. And then, yeah, this one's just playing games with you. I mean, Howard, that thing eventually broke above the downtrend, right? Which is good. But like I said earlier, at 1150 is your support for now. So as long as it stays above that level, no, like if you didn't, yeah, Pino, I think no, I think you're missing the point. Don't worry about it. It's a saying that we say here. Congratulations, you played yourself, right? It's a DJ Khaled saying. Yeah, so a rep is still halted up here. Halted up. Mm, mm, mm. Just closed all the charts. Don't want to give it back, Shaq. Good, good. Two. Is NX? Are we done? Most likely not, unless we break below that bottom. Canada, I'll send you a screenshot here. I will send you a screenshot. Yeah, so that supply zone right below the view app, a bit of a problem. A rep is halted up again, guys. Look at that, right? So a rep has such a small float, right? It's going to be difficult. Anybody holding a rep? So again, the float is 500,000 shares, right? So that thing is going to move like a crackhead. Dean, I didn't sell in time. What's your position again? $8.80, guys. Anybody holding this one? We talked about this one. Was it yesterday or the day before? Right? It was still dropping, so it wasn't really time to get in yet. But that float, 500,000, you're gonna run at some point. Question is when. 871 AG, yeah. Gmail. I'll take a look, Dean, in a second. Remind me if I forget. Uh, Nisef, yes, yes, and resistance, right? Liquidity areas, yeah. You're in a rep, okay. Yeah, Mario, sounds good. Yeah, nice pump. We've already gone from 570 to $8.80, so that's a really nice run. Actually, yeah, Josh wanted to do a giveaway. Josh, like, all done? Done, done, done. Let me does this still say upcoming even though I changed the like the stream stuff? Let me try removing the stream on my end. Remove. And then re-add it. See if that helps, Josh. Yeah. Now you probably sent it to Rob. You probably sent it to Rob. $9 bits. There we go. Yeah. So and then for now, for some reason, like it's not taking that Rumble stream anymore. Yeah. No, 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 no. So well, yeah. No, we'll do a giveaway. We'll do a giveaway, Josh. We'll do a giveaway. Do a giveaway. I'm just hesitating because I'm trying to figure out the Rumble stream. For some reason, it doesn't want to come up. So I'll probably have to do that later. Yeah. Money, I like it. Yep. Yeah. It's kind of annoying, Josh. I don't know why it's not working, but yeah. Yep. 10:33. Thank you, Winterfell. 10:33. Do, 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 do. Yeah, these half a million share floats are ridiculous. So they move really quickly. It's a license. It's 3 months, 6 months, and 12 months, or lifetime. If you get the lifetime membership, like the lifetime hot rates membership, it also comes with the lifetime algo membership, which is madness, right? So yeah, crazy, huh? Crazy, crazy. Yeah. Shashar, no, 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 no. No, the giveaway that Josh is about to do is we're gonna do it in a second. Is for everybody. Yeah, a rep is about to get unhalted here. There goes 940, guys. 950, 955. So again, stay green on that position, please. Stay green, stay green, stay green, please. Right? Again, that thing's gonna be all over the place. So stay green. There we're back. Here comes $10, guys. Whew. You can tell the spread is a bit crazy, isn't it? But when you have half a million shares, that thing is gonna move like crazy, right? $10 is a big wall, right? Big resistance, big resistance. So that's why we wanted to pay attention to this thing. But again, that $10 is a big level. This is the biggest level you've probably seen so far for this stock. And then if it breaks above that, then okay, cool. We can look at a different level. But now it's halted down, right? So that was a pretty nice run, though, right? $10 is always a good level to be like, hey, I'm done with this. Let me take some gains. But if it breaks above $10, then it starts cooking again. So big resistance. Yeah. Big resistance. So hopefully if you played with this, you locked in some gains and then yeah. Yep. So again, hopefully you took some gains if you played with this. Alrighty. There's no news on this. That's the that's the downside to all of this. Like this is all just retail hype, right? But the float is so small that retail can cook it when it starts moving. So yep. Again, $10 resistance. You better not be buying at $10 unless we're breaking above it. Then yeah. And did you make monies on that? In and out? ABVE, slowly happening, West, slowly. I'm so greedy. This kind of greed they talk about in the Bible. Why did you get in and not get out, Pinu? Good job, courageous. Good job. Yeah, stuff like this without a catalyst, with just hype, you have to get in and out, right? In and out. You can't sit there and pray. Honestly, even a stop loss isn't like get in and get out, right? Mm, 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 mm. Okay, there we go. There we go. There we go. Let's see. Perfect. ATON finally bouncing, nurse. It's about time it bounced. Yeah, Dean, let me take a look and then we'll do that giveaway. It looks like NXL is still just holding the same bottom there, so hopefully we stay above. If not, you're looking for the 200 at 140-ish. Yeah. Alrighty. And then yeah, then let's do a giveaway. Do, 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 do. Okay. CRML. Yeah, let me Josh, check my phone. Okay, I'll take a look. I'll take a look right after this. And then no nothing else, Josh. TNMG is also curling there, so that's nice. Let me do this ONMD for Dean, and then we'll do the giveaway. Let's go, Josh. What's your position again? 262. Dean, do you have a stop loss on this? Give me the details, right? Like, what's your entry? What's your stop loss? Uh, yeah. What's your position? Let me know. What did you do, Josh? What did you do? uh, uh, what did you do? Dean, yeah, so you're in at 262. I don't think you have a stop loss in this, do you? Yeah, that stock was at 288 this today. Right, so I kind of don't like how you don't have a stop loss in this. Yeah, it's from 288 all the way down here. Oh yeah, I don't like it. Yeah, your entry is a bit suspicious to me too. For now though, Dean, like if I was in the same position, I would put a stop loss right below 230. If I was in a position, I would set a stop loss right below 230. Alrighty, I think your stop loss should have been a lot tighter. Yeah, if we break below 230, we're going right down to 210, 215. If you're okay with that, then that's fine. Yeah. Alrighty. Cool. Hopefully, yeah. Just put a stop loss. Get in the habit of like using those stop losses, please. Alrighty, please get in the habit of using those stop losses. No, 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 no. And then let's do a giveaway, guys. Let's do a giveaway. First of all, we're gonna give away. So let's see. Do 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 do. Do do do. Uh, Perfect. Yeah, so we're gonna do some giveaways. So Josh is gifting some like monthly memberships to Discord. So if you win a giveaway, you get access to our Discord. It's not a car giveaway. So you get a well, there's a different car giveaway. So yeah, there's a monthly access to Discord, so you can watch. You could all of the stuff we have in Discord. Alrighty, so that's amazing. So really take advantage of it. How do you enter? We'll do that in a second. Alrighty, me. Let's go. Average is 165. Wanted to sell and pressed the buy button by mistake. Mm. So 165 NXL. I can see what you were trying to do there. Rita, I wish you made that decision right away to get rid of it then, right? If you didn't want to buy it, get rid of it right away. Right? So for now, like I said, if I was in this position with like the same mistake, I would probably just put a stop loss at 139 and hope it doesn't hit. Alrighty? If I win, I get a reimbursement. I sub today. Regan? Yes, sure. Ah, yes, good luck, everybody. Before we do that giveaway, though, we're gonna get Josh to pick some winners in the chat. Alrighty. So Josh, give me some names. Just pick some winners. Before we pick, like, before we do like a bot giveaway, pick some winners. I think Josh already picked. Who is that person again? I think Blazer. That's my other account, guys. I'm kidding. No, 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 no. There we go. Give me some winners in the chat, Josh. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, CRML. I wish you got into this thing, Howard. I wish you got into that thing. BURU, yeah, just not a whole lot happening there, right? And then NXL. Hopefully we stay above $1.40. Hopefully. Did Josh go to get more cookies and coffee, guys? Where's Josh? My Josh. Where's Josh? I'm here. You just can I can't see your comments. Oh, that's weird. Okay, there we go. I see it now. I see it. Yeah, for some reason I couldn't see it. Okay. So back off. There we go. Back off. Are you in the chat? Let me know. Let me know. And then back off. Send me a DM in Discord because you're a member already. And then Blazer, are you in the chat? Let me know. So those are the two winners Josh picked, and then for the rest, we're gonna do like a proper giveaway. We'll roll the wheel. Alrighty, we'll roll the wheel, and then go from there. Heck of a curl, Yogi. Yeah, I stopped paying attention to that thing. I'll take a look now though. But yeah, look at the rep, right? That $10 is always a big obstacle, guys. As soon as you get there, people are gonna start dumping it. Right. The beauty though is usually when stocks break above $10, they start flying towards 20. That's usually the beauty there. But that $10 is usually a big level for resistance. Yep, exactly. So when you get there, you better not be buying the damn thing, or you're taking the gains, right? Yeah, that's a nice curl. 1220 is your resistance for this thing. 200 EMA. So Blazer, send me an email. Hottradesx@gmail. It's at the top there, or also in the description. send me an email, include your Discord username, and just let me know that your YouTube name as well, right? So send me an email, please. Cool. Include your Discord username when you send me an email, pretty please. Josh is Elisa. He really is. He really is. When I tell you, like, Josh is one of the most amazing people you will ever meet. I'm not kidding. Not kidding at all. Um, yeah. No, yeah. We went to Vegas, right? Was it last year or the year before that? And yeah, it was amazing to just hang out. I'm trying to connect this bot so we can do a giveaway. And yeah, and we're gonna be going again. So this time, yeah, Josh is not gonna know what to do with. So okay, perfect, perfect, perfect. We'll run that giveaway, and then we'll pick a winner. NXL, are we going back up? There we go. So Rita, again, we're holding that 140, right? And we're going back towards that 165. There's a downtrend there, so you should be okay for now. Right? Hopefully it stays above. There we go. Did Josh give us a hashtag? Is that why you guys are using blessings? Okay, there we go. Perfect. So I'm gonna put that into the bot. Okay, so again, the giveaway is live, guys. All you have to do is type hashtag blessings in the chat, right? And this will give you access to a month of Hot Trades membership. Cool. Then you can join us in Discord and cook with us. So yeah. Alrighty. Here you go. Hashtag blessings. And then there we go. And then we're gonna pick a winner. Every few minutes we'll pick a winner. Alrighty. And then go from there. Okay. There we go. Perfect. I'm having zero luck on market open. I think when the market opens, it's more strategy than anything else. Rita, you're almost back to even, right? 5 cents. So I think that's the reason why people struggle sometimes with the market open. Sometimes pre-market is completely based on news and vibes. When the market opens, you're not dealing with everybody else, and you're competing with all the other stocks, and you're competing with the bots, right? So it becomes a bit more complicated. Alrighty. Perfect. Okay, let's start picking some winners. Are you ready? Ready? Come on, Josh. Are you ready? The first winner of the giveaway, guys, is drumroll, please. Sky. Sky. The bot says, "Congratulations, Sky. Congratulations." Where's Sky? Sky's busy spamming blessings in the chat. uh, busy spamming. Sky, congratulations. Congrats. Sky's nowhere to be found. No, I can see them spamming blessings in the chat. Are you kidding me? there they are. All right. So I think they said the messages are flying too quickly sometimes. There you go. Congratulations. Congrats. Um, I think you were in Discord, right? So send me a DM if you've been a member before. If you are a member, send me a DM in Discord, right? And then we'll do it that way. But if you've never been a member, you have to send me an email so I can send you the link. Yeah, Josh, I have no idea what's going on with Rumble. Like it's still giving me like one of those. Yeah, the entire time it said you were live until you said something. So I never really checked to make sure that it's actually on. Yeah. Mm. Doo-doo-doo. Yeah, the stock. I'll take a look. Okay, so that's the first winner again. Send me a DM or send me an email. Please include your Discord username. Otherwise, I won't be able to find you. Please, pretty please. Otherwise, it makes it complicated. Okay, the next winner for the giveaway is Jessica. Where's Jessica? Jessica in the chat? Jessica in the chat. That thing was very close to break even there, Rita. Yeah, 162, 163. BURU is trying to come back too. So hopefully it stays above 50 cents. ATON, obviously that 200 EMA. You have a double top there, right? Yogi, did you take the gains? Or maybe you weren't in there yet. But yeah, so $12.20 or the 200 EMA in the double top for this one, resistance. Jessica, congratulations. There you go. Send me an email, hotratesx@gmail. Include your Discord username though, please. Pretty please. Makes it easy on me. So I can already. Yeah. Let's go. Welcome. Are you ready for another winner, guys? Are you ready? Ready for another one? Yeah, you ready? The next winner is Matthew. Where's Matthew? Is Matthew in the chat? Matthew's been around for yeah, Matthew's been joining the streams as well, which is nice. Yeah. Where's Matthew? Is Matthew in the chat? I think that's you, Matthew. Yeah, that's you. Yeah. Congratulations, Matthew. The spammers. Let's go. Welcome to the family, Matthew. So again, click the link so send me an email, hotratesx@gmail. Please include your Discord username. Alrighty. So when I send you an invite and you click on the link, I know who that is. Yeah. Gonna head out to learn. For before class. Okay, sounds good. Sounds good. See you later. Welcome, guys. Welcome. Okay, are you ready? Another winner? Ready? Okay, the next winner is Latu Neni. Sorry if I butchered your name. You can do that with the stream. Yeah, that's fine. Because I'm not gonna respond right away. So yeah, you could do it after the stream. Is it not sending is it not sending you guys the congratulations anymore? Is Latu in the chat? There you go. There you go. That's you. Yes, there you go. Yeah, congratulations, Latu. Alrighty. Again, send me an email. Hotratesx@gmail. Cool. There we go. Perfect. Hashtag blessings. Blessings, blessings, blessings. Is anything moving while we're doing the giveaway, guys? Everything's like, okay, hold up, wait, hold up, hold the markets, guys. We're doing a giveaway. ECD is popping there a little bit, but nothing crazy, right? So ECD, I just want to make sure we're not missing anything as we're doing a giveaway. And ECD is the only thing that's popping here, but it's not a crazy pop. The float on this, some of these floats are ridiculous, guys. Look at the float on this. That's 300,000 shares, guys. ECDA. What did I just do? ECDA. The float on this is ridiculous. How are these stocks allowed to trade with those floats? That's how they create pump and dumps, right? So ECDA. That's wild. No wonder they're pumping. I bet you people are looking around for the lowest float stocks in the market now. Bet you that's what people are looking for. Um, yeah, these things are exciting and scary at the same time, you know? Yeah. You guys only need to. Yeah, exactly. You've all been entered into the giveaway. See, okay. There we go. Doo-doo. You have all been entered into the giveaway. Yes. Yes. My spam messages. Uh, would fly like that, maybe. Me too. Me too. We need something to fly like that, you know? Yeah. Doo-doo-doo. Yeah, you can tell people are rotating from one low float to the next low float now. So let's see how this one behaves. Dan, I wish that message flew so I couldn't see it. Unbelievable. You're in Kuchi at 97, Matthew. I'll take a look in a second. Yeah, ACXP with the pop. ACXP. Yeah, don't forget to smash a like, guys, if you haven't already, please. Um, please and thank you. I would appreciate that. Um, yeah. No. Yeah. So again, if you haven't smashed a like yet, I would appreciate that. Let's do the next giveaways at 200 likes. Yeah, deal. I don't know how many we've done so far, but this is Josh, so we just keep going. You know, I have no idea, but yeah. So smash a like. We'll do the next giveaways at 200 likes. Deal. Yeah, a rep is popping back up there, guys. Actually, that was a good dip. That was a good dip for a rep because now it's pushing back up again, and it looks better than the first run. The first run was fine, but the second run is better. Yeah. ECD is unhalted, guys, and it's yeah. Just be careful with these things, please. Um, Just be careful there, please. Right? A rep is almost better because it's the second run that it's getting, right? And this time, if it can break above $10, that would be nice. Yeah, that was a really nice curl, actually. Really nice curl. Are we safe in NXL FSA? What's your entry price? It's halted right below resistance. Is anybody in Patrick? Yep. Yep. Just run up the tab. It's Josh, so we just keep doing the giveaways. You're in at $1.50. Okay. As long as you stay above $1.40, I think you're okay. Alrighty. So you're even for now. Please put a stop loss, please. Yeah. Ice. uh let's go. Check my DM, Dan. Okay. uh you know how sometimes, like, how sometimes you want to send someone a refund. You know how sometimes you want to send someone a refund, guys, because of what they've done. That's what I want to do to Dan right now. So Dan sends me a message, right? And I thought it's a message of food, right? But then Dan says I want in on some giveaways. I'm like, okay, amazing. And then he's like, okay, here's the hashtag. And the hashtag is this is bullying, by the way. Dan sends the hashtag, and the hashtag is little shorty. That's the hashtag in the chat, guys. That's the hashtag in the chat. Don't laugh, Bala. Why are you laughing? This is not funny. Let's go, Dan. Thank you very much, Dan. I really appreciate that. And I'm kidding, by the way. Now I'm gonna see the entire chat spam little shorty in the chat. That's what Dan's looking for. Now look at the entire chat. Look at the entire chat, guys. ah. Unbelievable. I had nothing to say. Dan, much love. Thank you very much. Okay, let's do some more giveaways, guys. Today is gonna be a giveaway all day today, isn't it? Right? So let's do some more giveaways. Okay. The next winner for the giveaway is drum roll, please. Michael Medlock. Where's Michael? Michael? Where is Michael? Where is Michael? Is Michael in the chat? I think Michael is in the chat. Let me take a look though. CB 2%, not too bad for Lone Wolf. No, absolutely CB. Okay, we'll give Michael like a second, and then we'll pick a different winner. While we're waiting for Michael, though, we can pick some other winners. Okay, so Michael, let's see, Michael, let's pick another winner. The next winner for Dan's giveaway is Combo Contracting Tree Service. Congratulations, Combo. Congrats. Yeah. You guys can stop spamming Lure Shorty now too. Just in case you're wondering, you could stop spamming it. Yeah, you stop spamming it. Combo, send me an email, hotradesx@gmail. Include your Discord username, please. Alrighty, please. Okay. And then perfect. Okay. Do I get a gold membership? You get an extreme high five. You know, nightmare. Yeah, you get a high five because then you can be the bestest. ECD is still creeping up here, so that's not too bad. These low float stocks actually are not doing too poorly. And then we're waiting for a rep to be unhalted. So ECDA and a rep, not bad at all. Yeah. UPC, brand new session highs. So again, ECDA and a rep both looking good. There's a supply zone there for ECDA, so just be careful. More of a quick in and out type play. Yeah, advanced money distributor. AMD. We changed the name from Advanced Money Destroyer. NXL is still holding that 200 EMA there, so hopefully it stays above and curls back up. So if you are in a position, I know I said $1.40 earlier. Watch that 200 EMA. Alrighty, that 200 EMA is obviously going to keep creeping up, so which makes it easier for your stop loss. Yeah, and then yeah, UPC with the pop. SPRB. Hmm. SPRB. That's a longer hold there, isn't it? For a rep. Okay. Did we make it to 200 likes, guys, for the next giveaway? 15 more people smash a like, guys. Let's do another giveaway. 15 more people smash a like. Should you enter at 985? Again, it's $10 is resistance. It will most likely open above that. So if you're looking for a brand new position, you missed the entry. You need a break above $10. So let's see what happens at $10. Alrighty. You better not be in that stock, Bilal. Otherwise, you're gonna be. Hmm. Okay. You needed to pump. Well, you better not. You want a live membership? Maybe get a lifetime membership. Get a lifetime membership. Alrighty, do it. And it's gonna come with lifetime algo, and we will probably get rid of that as soon. Someone's bullying me, guys. Dan's bullying me on stream. Someone's bullying me. Jason, if you're interested in the lifetime membership, send me a DM in Discord. Yeah, depends how long you live. No, the lifetime membership is based on like membership. So I think what we did was like a year and a half or 2 years of membership, right? So that's it, right? And then other benefits as well, like the yeah, like the algo and one-on-ones and stuff like that, right? So yeah, it's based on, so it's not based on like lifetime, right? Otherwise it's really not, so lifetime membership is not a lifetime membership. It's just after that, like you don't have to pay for anything. So then your membership is paid for itself, right? Yeah. That's a nice pop though for a rep. A nice pop. Favor. Let's go, Favor. See, I can't even call him Virus now. I have to call him Favor. Um, Fun without me. You know the deal. I'm glad. I'm glad Virus didn't have a hashtag in there. Yeah. One of the cool kids. Yes. Let's go. Yeah. No, a rep is halted down. I think that's the scary thing with these low floats. Is It's just the way that they move, right? So you have to get in and out really quickly. In and out really quickly. Virus, let's go. How do you want to do a giveaway, Virus? How do you want to do a giveaway? Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. How do you want to do a giveaway? Let me know. Thank you. Uh, doo, doo. uh, there we go. Thank it, Sam. Hashtag Dan and Josh. Okay. Let's do it. Let's do hashtag day one. Tiny, teeny tiny, small, and mini. Unbelievable. No, we're gonna spam it. We're gonna use a different hashtag before I get bullied. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Let's do hashtag day one. Why? Cause Virus, Dan, and Josh, they've been goats since day one. So let's do that. And yeah, Virus, thank you very much. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Um, thank you very much. Dan, thank you. Josh, thank you. We still have some Josh giveaways to do. So, and then I think one person hasn't responded yet, so we will do that. Yeah, either of the hashtags should work. So day with a numeral or spelled out. Either way should be good. UPC is popping nicely there, so that's good. BLMZ is also popping, so BLMZ. Alrighty. So nice little pop, but then you have a stall at 25 cents. Let me pull up UPC. UPC. Yeah, the only downside to this one now is you're testing that VWAP, and we know that this is always a problem, right? So, right there. Uh, choo, 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 choo. Okay. There we go. One second. Let me take some then I'll send this over. There we go. Yeah, so the view app is resistance on that, obviously. Okay, you ready? Ready for the next giveaway, guys? The first winner for the next giveaway is Martin. Oh, wow. Martin. Yeah. Yeah. Martin. Let's go. Congratulations, Martin. Where's Martin? Is Martin? Martin is always in the chat. Martin's a member. Martin, send me a DM in Discord already. Send me a DM in Discord, Martin. Oh, virus. Congratulations, Martin. Martin's always in the chat, spamming the chat. So, uh, yeah. Unless Martin left for a second. Speaking of which, Martin sent me a DM yesterday, asking for something. I'm just oh, for some reason my computer isn't plugged in. I'm like, wait, why am I getting a low battery warning? I'm just giving Martin access to Discords is all. The members, it's easy for me to do because they're already in Discord, so I can just do that right away. But if you're not a member, then you have to send me an email, and then I'll do that later. There we go, Martin. What did you win? You won a membership to Discord. So congratulations. Alrighty, you're good to go. So check Discord, refresh it. You should be good to go. Alrighty, perfect. The next winner, guys, for the giveaway is. Are you ready? Are you ready? Ready? Boomskis. Aria. Is Aria in the chat? Aria has been cooking. One second. Let me plug my computer in before I lose you guys. Do you notice how I had to I was about to make yeah. Send me a DM in Discord, Aria. Anyways. You notice how you notice my height when I came off the chair? Don't say it. I know, right, Ice? You notice that? Like 7 feet, and then I would like to thank God, my parents, my family, Virus, Josh, Dan. Yeah. Come on, Ice. NXL is still looking okay, right? So as long as you stay above that 200 EMA, you have a chance. Cool. Rita, you're still in that position, or you're out of the position? Are you in, or you sold the position? You should still be okay. Alrighty. Thank you all very much for smashing the like, guys. Thank you. Okay. So again, if you are a member and you want to give away, send me a DM. If you are not, send me an email. Cool. Okay, we got to 200 likes, so let's do some more. Let's do some more giveaways. Let's see. Okay, are you guys ready? The hashtags are already in there, so it should be okay. It is so a rep is not moving because it's halted. That's why it's halted. So you're gonna have to wait, 5 minutes, 10 minutes for the on halt to happen, and then it's gonna move again. So the next winner for the giveaway, guys, is if of course if you win a giveaway, you are gay. If you're not a member, if congratulations, if send me an email, hottradesx@gmail, include your Discord username. If your name is not green in the chat, you are gay. If you are not a member, so you better become a member so you are not gay. Why are you? There goes the unhalt for a rep. So unhalted and then drop. Right? So okay, I'm back. If uh, yep. Yeah, so congratulations if you want to give away, guys. Congrats, congrats, congrats. Alrighty. Um we can keep running up Josh's tab, I'm kidding. I'm kidding, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Everything else kind of seems to be going sideways for now, though, right? We're getting way too many pump and dumps today. Way too many pump and dumps. Way too many pump and dumps. Yeah, we need a rep or something else to actually break out. So a rep looks like it's trying to give us a cup and handle. Yeah, so we'll see. Yeah, Martin, you can are you in stock general now, Martin? 130. Yeah. Yeah, Kenneth, I'm not sure why it's doing that for you. With open, STFS is gaining some attention on social media there. STFS. STFS. Yeah, you good to go? Okay. Yeah, you know where we are. We're in stock general, Martin. So uh STFS. Yeah, that was a nasty drop on open there. Almost like the same thing they're doing with Bull. Yeah, almost the same thing there. That's those are scary drops. New. Yeah, that's fine. You can go a little bit higher than that. Just look at the 200 EMA and then go from there. Yeah, I think that's just these are just retail pumps at this point, Bilal. Yeah, these are just retail. These are just retail pumps for now. Yeah, retail. Let's go, Josh. Come on now. Vegas time. Let's go. Let's go. Excited. Let's go. Let's go. Virus, you're gonna miss out on virus would have yeah. Let's see. Two 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 two. Yeah, make it happen. What am I making happening? Yeah, Howard. Yeah, I think next summer for sure. This Vegas trip though, I think yeah, this Vegas trip will be smaller, and then next one we could do like a whole hundreds trip, you know. Virus. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, the World Cup. Yeah, he lost 272,000 dollars. Park on what? What did he play with? Was that the Ross dude? I've never watched a Ross dude. But I know someone was saying he lost like 172 or something. Yeah, probably make it back. So, but yeah, yeah, that's who it was. Okay, yeah, yeah. Losses happen to everybody, right? Yeah, yeah, Josh. I have no idea who this is. Yeah, I have no idea. I've obviously seen because you guys have mentioned, right? But I've never watched a dude. So, voila. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no, losses happen to everybody. Yeah, that's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. You send me an email if okay, I'll respond when I get a second. Um, yeah, most people's trading account isn't even that big, right? So to lose that amount of money, that's a lot of monies. That's a lot of monies. I also saw though someone said that he bought at 30 something and then didn't sell. It's a pretty dangerous entry, right? But maybe that's the system. So that's a dangerous entry. So why we were like why our Discord was talking about this thing from below $8 and 13 and 20. He was buying at 30 something. So someone sent him a Discord membership. I'm kidding, by the way. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. But yeah, craziness. He's a fast gambler. Yeah, it works for some people, right? So that type of stuff is not for me though. He's always late. Yeah, yeah, that stuff is not for me. No thanks. But again, if it works, it works, right? We're not, we're not here to judge. Yeah, but like trading is one of those things where there's so many different systems, and different things work for different people. So our stuff works for us. Maybe his stuff works for him. A lot of traders are strictly FOMO, like yeah, FOMO. Yeah, yeah, no thanks. No, thank you. Maybe that's why I've never watched. I judge that dude. Yeah, as exit liquidity. Yeah, I think like sometimes when people are that big, yeah, that's why you have to be careful of these big groups. Um, yeah, that's why you have to be careful of these big groups. Yeah, trying to, yeah, yep. Oh well. Okay, is anything else moving right now? No, not really. All of these names are just kind of going sideways for now. Yeah, it looks like most of these names lost momentum. Doo, 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 doo. Most of these names feels like lunchtime, doesn't it? Mm, 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 mm. Doo, 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 doo. There we go. Oh, Josh, take a look at your message. Take a look. Take a look, Josh. Doo, doo. Okay, there we go. You have been Grun, yeah. Again, it's a personality thing. Some people do better with large caps. Some people do better with, you just have to kind of play around and find what fits you. Some people do well with options. Like I've seen people go from like nothing to excelling at options. But most people like have to do the opposite, which is crazy. Which is crazy, crazy. But yep, with options, someday, yeah. Yep, absolutely, Lisa. Options, Yogi, yeah, right. So, and some form of options are easier. When you're writing options, like when you have a bigger account and you're the option writer, then it's a bit easier that way. But still, still, NXL is just playing games at this point, isn't it? Uh, Josh, I'm laughing because no. Uh, Josh, yeah. UPC with another pop. Yeah, this one's actually looking quite good, isn't it? Again, the way that it's moving still seems a bit suspicious to me, but Na, 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 na. There we go. Yeah, Pyro. But made 750 in options, and BMNR. Beautiful. Yeah, ATON was a bit interesting this morning, Yogi. There's a lot of social media hype for STFS. I'm not quite sure why STFS. Let me take a look. Doesn't look horrible. Clearly doesn't have enough volume. That's for sure. We'll keep an eye on this one. STFS. There's definitely some hype there. We paying dividends weekly from November. Does anyone know if this is true? Yogi and Josh would probably be the people to ask when it comes to Misty dividends. Um, yeah, they've already done like yeah. Yogi, is that true or no? Uh, it's focused on all everything. Right? There's a channel for everything, right? So some people only play options, some people only play momentum stocks. It depends. Pom is live. Pom pom. We'll come back to STFS in a second and see what it looks like. But let me pull up that IPO, guys. So this is the oh, it's not gonna show up. It's not. It's not gonna show up. Yeah, is it? It's starting. Yeah, it's not gonna show up for me for some reason. Yeah, which is already kind of annoying. Yeah, yeah. For now, only monthly dividends. Yeah. Wait, Josh, did you call me intentionally or no? um. I think I Okay. I think Josh's a nice reception is rubbish. So yeah. You emailed me? Okay, I'll respond to your email. Choo, choo, choo. Pyro, where are you going? Pyro is gonna go enjoy some. I posted that picture, by the way, Pyro, on Instagram. The T Rex picture. Yeah. I said something above. Weapons, of course. Let me take a look. I have invested. I have invested. You bought a few stocks from BURU. What do you think it's going to happen with it? Do you say pull out? Anyways, what's your position? What did you get in at? Again, that's not an investment, right? So BURU is not an investment. What did you get in at though in this thing? Let me know. Uh, okay. Did I get your email? 64 cents. Weapon, 64 cents. What's your stop loss? What's your stop loss weapon? Do you have one? Let me know. I'll respond to that email, guys. I promise. I do that right now too. So if you want to give away, yeah, Palm is halted down already. Yeah, that's garbage. Blaze, I see your email. Your Discord name is okay. Perfect. So I'm gonna send you an email right now. Okay, you should have an email. Richard, did you? Yeah. Again, when you send me an email, oh yeah, that's you, Latu. Yeah, Richard. Okay. Send you an email there. If is that you? If that's your email, okay. Your Discord username is in there, but I'll send you a message. Okay, there we go. I think Combo want to give away as well. I'm just responding to all your emails here. Uh, okay. And then Wayne, and then Jessica. What's your Discord username, Jessica? Okay, there we go. La, la, la. Are you still in the chat, Daniel? Let me know if you are in the chat, Daniel. Uh, hmm. Okay. I have a few bucks lost, not much because I don't invest more than $100. You're new to this, yeah. Your entry is a bit high. The stock was 12 cents. Weapons, right? It was 12 cents, and you're investing at 60 something cents. Ross was wearing a T-Rex T-shirt during his bad trade. By the way, was he actually? Wow. You're headed to the to get your daughter and then to the gym, Pyro. Have a wonderful rest of the day. Much love. Ready? Yeah, that's crazy. We joke about the T-Rex, but the more we talk about it, the more we see it everywhere else. The more we talk about the T-Rex, yeah, I think the T-Rex was more so something that we just made up. Manifest that destiny, I guess, right, Josh? Yeah, the T-Rex was something that we made up because we most likely just watched the movie and we wanted to just say something that was a bit visual. So when you see a T-Rex, you run, right? That was kind of the idea. But uh, no, 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 no. Still felt bad for him. I think yeah. If you're losing that amount of money, you have a lot of money. So I think he's fine. But yeah, I get what you mean, though. I get what you mean. He probably just likes dinosaurs. Yeah, I think so too. I don't think it's intentional. I think to us we see it with an intention, but to him, I don't think so. NXL is still just sitting here. There's so many random stocks popping, but nothing that actually has followed through. So just kind of looking. Uh, just looking around. Yeah, BFRG with a bit of a pop there, but yeah, yeah, ADAP. Yeah, this one was looking good this morning too, and it hasn't really gone done anything crazy, right? But it's been slowly creeping up today. It's slow and steady. Omega. Yeah, spikes. There you go. Crazy monies. So crazy monies. Do, 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 do. La, 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 la. Yep. No, looks good. Chris, are you in this one? And I will let the money there for some months. Oof. Have you done any research on this stock weapon? I know it's only $100, but have you done any research here? Good job, Chris. I like that. Yeah, congratulations. Yeah, there goes 2021 2150. So that looks good. Actually, no. So give me a second. I'm supposed to do that manually because it's not gonna work for you. You should be good to go now. Just refresh it. All right, you should be good to go now. Uh, 2180. Okay, there we go. 22 almost. It's really slow, right? So like nothing super fast, but yeah. So I have a one-on-one. Okay. And then I think someone tagged me in. Yeah, you should be good to go now. Unbelievable, Dan. There we go. Palm Regan, I would honestly just stay away from that thing unless it consolidates. The company itself seems suspicious. It's already halting down as soon as it IPOs. There are too many fishy things going on there. So yeah, I would just be careful there, please. Alrighty. Let's go, Daryl. Let's go. Daryl says, "Been so the Goat VIP membership has been working good for me in pre-market. Made $580. That membership has been paid for, guys, with one trade, one day of trading, right? Uh, and three, like that's what I mean, right? So this is a message from Daryl, right? That's a message from Daryl. So I'll show you this message, right? So again, that's what happens sometimes when you're willing to invest in yourself. Is the monies will come back, right? So Daryl became a member on Friday. Was it Friday, Daryl? Something like that, right? So then we had a one-on-one on Sunday, right? Just so Daryl could be ready for the week, and then Daryl sent out this message to them, right? So Daryl made $580 in pre-market, and then 369 when the market opened, right? So that membership is paid for with one trade, one day, right? And the knowledge, you get to keep the knowledge, right? So if you're struggling with those entries and exits, um, you know where the Gold VIP membership is. Alrighty, let's go. Come on, Noir. How long has it been since you were on stream? Did I hear it was by Seal? Oh, so Noir sent me a DM the other day, and I mean, you guys can do it, right? So Noir sent me a DM the other day, and he's like, type this message, ask Siri how to say this message in French, and it was not a nice. It wasn't nice. I can't do it on stream. So the message is, um, let me go to Noir's DM, and you guys can ask Siri by yourself. So the message is. Let's see, where is it? Ask Siri how to say a seal pushed me yesterday in French. A seal pushed me yesterday in French, though. Has to be in French. Yeah. Noir, good to see you. How are you? How's your Wednesday? How do you get a membership? Click the link at the bottom of the chat there from Nightbot. Sign up for the level that says Legend or Legend Pro or the Gold VIP member. So click that link from Nightbot. Ready, and then come join us. Cool. And come join us. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. There we go. Perfect. Good. Are you off today, Noir, or you're slacking? Are you on the train? See something? Say something. For some reason, the link won't show up for you guys. So again, the link is, or just click on the join. Just click the join button beside your live chat, and it should give you a. It should give you a message. There you go. There's the link to sign up and become a member. Uh, Savoir, are you still in KYTX? You still in this one? You're working from home, huh? Working from home. KYTX. Yeah, so we finally broke above that $7 and then pushed for 755. It still moves like a super low float, low volume stock, but at least it's done well. NXL, nothing's really changed. TNU, right? Same support, same demand zone, same 200 EMA. So that 200 EMA actually now is at the double bottom. So you need this thing to stay above $1.47. If it breaks below that, you might just be done. You might be done. Alrighty. You got out, Savoy, 750. Good job. Yeah, good scalp. And it's stalling over there anyways. Right? So you can see the T-Rex. Beware of the T-Rex. Beware of the T-Rex. Yeah. There you go. There's your T-Rex. There's your T-Rex. If I buy the goat, I join the Discord. No, the goat membership is not available. Only the goat VIP membership is available. What does KYTX stand for? See, when Noir shows up in the chat, the chat goes naughty. What's KYTX? In a non-stock market, BURU same spot, TNMG same spot, STFX, FS nothing really happening. A rep, you can see kind of a double top at $10 and then a retracement. So if you're still watching this, watch that double bottom at 7. Alrighty. UPC same, right? Supply zone double top dipski. Yeah. I am not obsessed, Dan. It's meant to be, a message, a warning, you know. Adapt. Adapt is actually done okay. Like it's super slow, but it's retesting the highs of the day. So 23 cents. Obsessed. I think we did all the giveaways, right? I think. Wes has been spamming ABVE in Discord and in the chat. So Wes, good job on ABVE. ABVE, yeah, that looks good. 450. Nothing crazy, but it looks good, right? So Wes has been spamming this. Spam. Interesting. Yeah, there goes ADAP with the breakout. Is anybody holding ADPE in the ADAP in the chat? Anybody? $23.28. You know what's crazy, guys? Is in pre-market our top gainer was uh was over 600%, right? Now the market opens and everything retraces, and we're looking at 134%, which is still impressive. but it's no damn 600%. You know, come on now, can we get 1,000% runner? Good day, John. Yeah, Gucci, you are good job. Resistance. Yeah, just be mindful though, because there's a lot of room before we get to that level, Chris. NXL, yeah, NXL with a nice pop there. So, like I said, as long as NXL stays above the 200 EMA, you're fine, right? This little white line you see at the bottom there, right? As long as it stays above that, you're fine. Cool. And then obviously there's room all the way to that VWAP, right? Reed, are you still in the chat? Are you still in that same position for NXL? Um, hopefully, there goes 164. Boom, skis NXL. So your entry was 165. So you're back to break even now at the very least. Okay. And want to find out more before I join? Can I make serious monies with the right investment, Jess? Jess Ellis. Jess Ellis. Do you know a Jeff Ellis? Ellis, do you know a Jeff Ellis? Mm, mm, mm. Yep, you just have that resistance at the top. So what? I'll take a look. Perfect. Yeah, I'll take a look. Ski. So that VWAP is always a problem, right? By now we know that, right? The VWAP is always going to be a problem. So as soon as NXL hits 166, people start selling. Yeah, let's go. What did you miss? Not a whole lot, Josh. ABVE is hitting brand new highs there, which is nice because again, Wes has been spamming this in Discord, so that looks good. Rep is holding of $7, which isn't bad, right? So the 200 EMA, the demand zone, so that's good. BURU isn't running; it's just it's holding, which is fine. It needs to reclaim the 200 and the VWAP NVP. So if you can get back above 65 cents, that would be amazing, right? And then 70 cents. With proper breakouts, Gucci, perhaps. I needed some help. Your new bike, and it looks good. And go for a ride. Yeah, that sounds like a perfect day, Josh. Yeah, before winter comes and ruins everything, you know. Yeah, virus. See, that's what I want to know. What does the golden candle mean? The golden candle usually comes through when it wants to reverse. So if you notice every time the stock is going up, well, for the most part, right, it doesn't always work, right? So again, when you see the golden candle like right there, it's trying to tell you like, hey, I think it's gonna sell off soon, right? So and when you get the golden candle on the way down, it's trying to tell you, hey, we're gonna go back up. So the golden candle is basically there to tell you that the reversal in that specific direction is coming, right? So when it's going up and you get it on the way up, it means it wants to come down. When you get it on the way down, it means it wants to go up. But again, I already explained this in the class. So that's not the entire thing though. There's more to this than just up and down. Alrighty. So that VWAP is still your resistance there for NXL. Yeah. Yeah, Josh, you should have you got the monies. Yeah, you should be good now, Josh. Should be good. Yeah, I think the request worked. So then I think they sent it back. Perfect. No, 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 no. Derek, good job. And then I need to take a look at RXRX. Savoie, I'll take a look. I'll take a look. RXRX. You're in and you have a really good entry on this, Savoie. Yeah, 4:30. Yeah, you're fine. You're gonna be okay. Um, yeah, you got in all the way. I'm telling you, Savoie, you need to let us know if some of the when you get into some of these gems, let us know because you've been holding this one for some time now. But anyways, though, so your resistance is 650 to $7. So that's going to be a strong spot, right? Because if you go all the way back to March of the beginning of the year, that level's been a problem. So 650 to $7 there. So when you get close to that Savoy, you might have to take some gains. Alrighty, really good entry though. Really good entry. The money has come home. Let's go. Thank you, Josh. A long-term play, yeah. These guys had news with was it Nvidia like a year ago, and the stock exploded, right? I remember us playing with this, and it had some pretty explosive runs. Like, look at that, right? This thing's had some really nice runs in the past. $17, $16, multiple runs. So, yeah, your entry was really, really good. So, congratulations. Yeah. Now it needs to actually behave. There we go. We have about another 20 minutes or so, and then we'll hop off and go back to Discord. Alrighty, guys. What we should do is, so YouTube wanted me to try something out. Um, YouTube wanted me to try something out, which is a member-only stream. So what we're gonna do is we will rotate the stream from a live stream to a members-only stream. If they let me do it though. Well, that's not even working. Come on, YouTubes. Ridiculous. Ay, ay, ay. Let me refresh this and see if it works. It was working earlier though. Like I tested it out earlier and it was working. There we go. So we will. So we have 20 minutes left. So members only stream will start in however long. I don't know how this is gonna work though, but okay, let's do that. Let's see how that works. Okay, we have 20 minutes left, so the 10 minutes will be will be on here for 10 more minutes, and then it will switch over to a members only stream, and then we'll keep going until we hop off from a members only stream. So everyone that can see this is OnlyFans. Yeah. 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 No, the stream is still live for everybody, but it will change at some point. That T-Rex scared at KYTX. It scared it. All of the perfect, Matthew, perfect. Yeah. Yes, please. Uh if I see you in Discord, so I'm gonna give you a role. Uh yeah, it's difficult when you don't send me that Discord username, guys. Because then I don't know, even know who I'm sending it to. If you're good to go, by the way. Uh, so again, if you send me an email, make sure you have your Discord username in there. Otherwise, I don't know who to give a membership to. Alrighty. Um, I'm just looking at some of those other names. After dark, yeah, Noir, yeah. So if you want to give away, and you don't hear anything from me, like now, send me another email. Please include your Discord username in the email, please. Righty, include your Discord username in the email, so I know exactly who it is. Sounds good, Rock. Sounds good. Yeah. See, John, it does. Yeah, it does. Oh no, Josh, I don't think they will. I don't think they will. You should be okay. I think you should be okay, Josh. Um, I think you should be okay. I think the mods should be okay. We'll test it out, right? So we're doing this at the end of the stream just so we can test it out. We're gonna hop off anyways. We just want to test it out for the future, right? So it's not like we're gonna hop off and go to the members only stream and do some crazy things. Members only jacket. What do you mean, Savoie? Scented where? Yeah, that was a really good shout from Wes. For ABVE, that was a really good shout. Yeah, this was nice. Can you please take a look at it? Yeah, Gods and Kings, just let me know though, right? Like, what am I looking at? Oh, I see. Members only jacket. I see. Oh, in Discord, yeah. La 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 la. Good. Okay. Mm, 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 mm. Good scalp. You're looking WWBD. Let's take a look. WBD. You can already see a bit of a problem, right, Gods and Kings? Let me just look at the daily here because I know that's yeah, this thing has been on a massive run, massive run. What's happening? Are they making more movies or what? Are they getting bought out? Because that's a pretty nice run. Um, but then as soon as you look at this though, you're like, there's a problem, right? So 1950 and then $20. Those are the resistance levels from the bigger time frame. But then when you look at the smaller time frame, there's resistance right here. So if I was interested in getting into this, I'd wait for a 1910 breakout. If we broke above 1910, then it's 1950 and then $20. So for now, again, I wouldn't do that here. I'd wait for 1910. Then if you still want to, then okay, we can push higher. There goes NXL testing that view app again. Yeah. It's just playing games, the right, Amy? So, but at least again, we know now. Like anytime you see the view app, that red line you see at the top of my screen there, that's always a problem. Yeah, good job, Wes. Well done. It's almost like YouTube like split up the stream or something. Talking to Apollo about firms joining a possible buyout of oh, Lisa, thank you. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, that's why it had that massive run there. That's is anybody still holding NXL? I know Amy is in there, but anybody else still holding that? Let's go, Virus. Yeah, I think that's a cute, cool feature. Let's see how well it works, though. Let's see how well it works. So in 3 minutes, guys, this stream is gonna switch to members only. So again, if you're not a member yet, become a member. Alrighty, and then we're gonna rotate to Discord as well. Virus bull. CM, yes. Okay. Yeah, it still looks promising. It would be nice if we broke out. Would be nice if we broke out. NQ new all-time highs, Dan. My goodness. Shish. My goodness. Yeah. At least the markets are coming back to life today, though. These days we get 1 days of dips, Dan, and then that's it. All-time highs again for SPY. See what happens when we ignore SPY. SPY goes boom skis. Yeah, these are really nice dips and pops, actually. Nice. Very, very nice. Virus. Uh, email? You want me to email or send it to you in Discord, Josh? Email. I don't know if I have your email. Yeah, let me know. I'll either send it to you in DM or send you an email. Send me an email first, Josh. Then I'll respond with the picture. Oh, what are you gonna do, Josh? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Unbelievable. Let me see. 1 second. I'll be back. I'll be back. Let's see. One second. Change is good. Let's go. Gods and Kings, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Are you cooking Gods and Kings, making monies? First comment on the new stream. 3 in 10 seconds, less than 10. Let's go.